I've often thought about what would the perfect player look like.
It might play the game in a completely different way from the way that we play it.
As a chess player, you want to know more about chess, you want to get deeper, and there is so much still to learn.
AlphaZero played a match against Stockfish, which was the strongest computer that we all knew, and it won the match.
And all of a sudden I thought, wow,
does this really work? How does it know how to do it?
I started thinking, oh, it's quite interesting. And there's just a couple of games that went bang.
And these were very exciting games, very attacking games, giving pawns away right at the early stages of the game. The other computers were thinking, well, that's too early.
AlphaZero doesn't have any rules. It learns through experience.
Really didn't think there was room for this huge attacking style, never in my wildest dreams.
There's even more depth than we thought in chess.
It's like discovering the secret notebooks of some great player from the past.
It explains AlphaZero's strategies.
How does AlphaZero think? AlphaZero blows apart what traditional engines are doing.
Hello,
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to this stream. I think it's all going fine. It's just just a couple of little odd things that I'm not actually seeing the chat coming up in our stream. So I'm not sure if anyone's typing a message.
Doesn't look like there's anything yet, and your picture looks much clearer. Yesterday it was a bit blocky, and today
it's much
clearer. So I think
that looks a bit better. It's just that if somebody's writing stuff in the chat, I do apologise. We might not actually see it, or I might not.
I can see A Pezza says hiya both, and Mark Blinko says hi. So hi, A Pezza, hi Mark. I can just see it on my other screen over there.
Okay, yeah, I can't see it actually in my window, so you'll have to get onto that, I'm afraid, Natasha. I'm not quite sure what happened there.
Hi, Liam.
But I guess that the quality of the picture, making sure that you're seeing me in full HD, that is the most important.
That is worth a lot.
It's worth a lot indeed. Right. Okay. Let me just share my screen and let's get onto it, because there's only 6 minutes to go in actual fact.
So how are we doing for numbers of players? This is the crucial.
Which is the crucial thing. It's not too bad.
We have 11. No,
we've got 11, I think. So
we had 11. We have 12 now. Even better.
Oh, wait a minute. I'll need to refresh then a little bit. English chess players. Yeah, we've got 12. We've got 12. Square Taker is there. Wilsonia, Natpool. A lot of people who were playing yesterday. Moonmaker, Nigel St, of course. Drifty Pencil. Well, I'm not sure.
We have Wilsonia, but not. Was it David Wilson?
It was. Well, we had both. We had Wilsonia and David Wilson.
We had Wilsonia yesterday, but we also had. I think it was David Wilson.
That's right. So yeah. So that's pretty.
Another thing I saw, I was just looking about half an hour ago in the spectators, and there was and Docky was spectating. So I wonder if he was weighing it up, whether he fancied a bit of 3+2 this afternoon.
It would be nice. Yeah, I'm not so happy with 3+2. I have to say the old. Really? The old increments, no, I don't like it.
I like it, but then but you're berserking, so that's the thing, isn't it? So.
Berserking is a bit tougher like that. So yes. Yeah, I mean we'll see how all that goes, but anyway, it's what can we say? We will do our best to make it entertaining.
Yes.
So it's not quite as strong as yesterday actually. So but although yeah. I mean, there are a few more quite strong IMs and 2,700 players at Blitz and all that. Today it's more in the 2,300 to 2,400 sort of area, but still quite a nice turnout. 34 teams, as you can see. I think we've got 24 teams with at least one player. Some other teams haven't quite got there yet.
I tell you what, though, Ilo Friendly Chess was playing yesterday, weren't they? And they are looking like the top seeds.
Indeed.
Ivana 1, 2, 3, 4 at the top.
Yeah, slightly different players, I think, to yesterday as well, because I don't think Ivana 1, 2, 3, 4 was there.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know that it wasn't top seed, but I think that player was there.
Okay, that's we've got 13 players now, so third seed's looking quite good.
I don't know Ferlonichess.
Club Feloni. Well, Feloni, he's the guy who's organising it all. Felonichess. So let's see. So maybe he's Smueli, or maybe somebody else. Actually, let's have a look at Club Felonichess. I know Felonichess. Here he is. He's one of the players here organising it.
Oh, yes.
So a good team as well. Actually, 21.86 average.
14 players now. That's good.
22.43 average.
Chris Davison.
Oh, very good. And we're 2073. So yeah, I mean we're somewhat outgraded by the top two on average, but a good turnout nonetheless.
Oh, we must have just gained another player. We've gone up to second.
Oh, okay.
Checkmate Lots has joined.
Very good.
So we're hoping for lots of checkmates there.
Always.
When we're hoping that we're delivering the checkmates rather than being checkmated, of course.
Indeed, exactly. That's so 2 minutes to go. I'm not planning to play too much today. I'll just try and do a little bit.
But, you're going to play the first one?
Yeah, I always play the first one, and then
so how do you predict who you'll play? Because you play someone of similar strength, don't you? Oh, you might play Lance. Lance is strong.
I could play Lance. But
he's the Russian player, isn't he?
Yes, I think so. So Russian player. So obviously
and streamer. Yeah.
Streamer, indeed. I mean, obviously we'll berserk. So, we'll see what happens. So with 3+2, it's less.
And he'll go, who is this person berserking against me?
Because you're always because you know they keep their increment, and you don't get an increment basically. So you're always in pressure, under pressure like that. You know, I mean, you do often see that with berserking, you often end up getting ahead on time with the opponent. But here they keep an advantage right until the end. So it's a little bit tougher. But what can you say? We'll see how that goes. Yeah, we've got a nice run of players. 15 players, I think. Have we got the most of any team? I know Ilolo has got 16. Club Feloni has got 11. Club Ayedres has only got 8. Cotopaxi has got 7. Because I think is it the first 10 that can?
Battles of 34 teams and 10 leaders.
10 leaders. Okay, so there's a few. So really, you're only thinking that at the moment it looks like Club Felonichess, English chess players, and Ilolo have really got the chances because Club Regis Buin, they've got 9, so that's not bad.
Yeah.
But
I mean, players. I think players can join during the event as well. So if someone turns up half an hour late, you can still add to
no, that's true. But you would have thought that. But obviously, it'll be
better to start with at least 10 though.
Start with at least 10.
We're into number 1, so we must have another new player.
Oh, let's have a look. Dinan has joined.
Marvellous. Excellent.
And he's coming home as well. So we've got and
Wood Pusher. Square Taker and Wood Pusher we have.
Yeah.
So Wood Pusher is Michael Harris and Square Taker is who? We should know this. We should really know this stuff by now. Is that Tom Villiers? Let me just click on him.
No, that's not Tom Villiers.
Are you sure? It is Tom Villiers.
Really?
Yeah, Tom Villiers, yes.
Okay.
Still working on my strategic and positional play, but there's nothing better than crushing opponents in a dynamic tactical battle. That's updated since before, I think. So that's very good. We want to see a mixture of those positional play and dynamic tactical battles.
Okay. So I'm not quite sure why we're number 1. Maybe it's must be to do with the number of players we've got. But
take the average of the top 10, I think.
Okay. Brilliant.
Or something approximately like that.
So I'm going to be starting.
Right, good luck. Good luck. Hi, Golden Game Chess. Good luck, Liam.
Am I playing? Not yet. No.
Oh, are you not?
I haven't been paired. Okay, well, I'll just pause then, and I'll pause.
We can look at Square Taker against Smueli.
Pause, and then let's have a look. So what I think well, let's have a look at Square Taker. Off we go. Against Smueli. So
give it some. Oh, half already. That wasn't very.
Maybe this is just tactical from both of them, because you're playing strong player the first time, so you just take a draw and then move on to.
Good idea. Yeah.
So maybe that's the. But Dinan's
taking an early lead anyway. Dinan, let's see Dinan against Lloyd Lanicola.
So this is a sort of this is Scandinavian Queen D6, I think. It's Black's playing very solidly here. So just going to the exchange of queens there. I'm not sure you can do much about that really for White. So can allowing the exchange on B3. That's quite common. I mean, you get the A file, but on the other hand, it's not going to be easy to advance the B pawn. So if I was Black, I would have just taken off and maybe played A6 or something, and be nice and solid there. This is pretty decent. I mean, is it a slight edge for White? Maybe, but
do you think White will drop back? Yes.
Oh, I was actually wondering whether he might go C5 there, because takes, and then you get him B4, B5 very quickly. That might have been that might have been decent. Okay, Queen A5. I would have thought maybe throwing that.
A3 or C5 or something like that.
Yeah, A3 is very nice.
Yeah.
Queen C7. Okay, we've sort of gone around the houses here, but so I suppose with White, makes sense to put the rook on C1, because Black might go E5, but yeah, always.
Would Black think about dropping that bishop back to G6?
Yeah, well, Black will do that at some stage, I think. This is a very solid move. Yeah, so White's going to probably come back, take with a queen on E3. Rook E8. Yeah, now I think at some stage you're going to want to just play knight E5. Yeah, that's probably quite a decent moment to do it here. Because if you take off, I take back with the pawn. Okay, here we're going to take back with the queen. If we take back with the pawn, and I've got this outpost. So now, interesting. F4 would be
I was looking at F4.
Yeah, B4 is also a good idea there. I mean, Keith Arkle plays these positions with Black a lot, and it's sort of sort of White's got more space, but this one can get a little bit sensitive, But Black plays around, White gains more space, but that's an interesting little move.
92.
G3 possible, 92. Yeah, is Black's not going to go. Yeah, I mean, if Black goes F6, I just take and go G4 here. So he's not going to do that.
I think I prefer it for White.
Yeah, no, in principle it's better for White. It's just certainly in blitz you can get a bit confused and then end up dropping something. That's always the risk.
Hi, Guitar Man.
Hey, Guitar Man. So, what's the stream looking like so far? Is it looking all right in terms of quality?
Yeah, good. It's all looking good today.
All right, fair enough. That's fine. So G3, that's a decent idea. Just going to take King H2, consolidate a little bit. I mean, one idea for the Black can even consider here is to play F5. A little bit ugly, but the idea is to get the knight back to F6 and try and have a square on E4. Does leave the E6 pawn weak, of course. This is a typical idea. You're just going to line up, and then but watch out though. I was going to say because C5, Rook D5, Knight C3. Aren't you just losing something? I think you are actually. C5, Rook D5, Knight C3. I think you're losing something. Yeah. And Dinan goes for it. Knight C3, picking up the exchange. I mean, thing is, you're still quite solid with Black here because you've, Knight 4. I'm sure. Yeah, no, I'm sure that was just winning, unless I'm really seriously missing something. But this is quite decent as well. So what's White going to do? I mean, to be honest, A4 B5 is quite nice. Knight D6. I would maybe have waited with that one because I mean, at some stage Black might take on D6, and this is a pretty it's hard to make progress with White in this thing, with those lovely with a lovely square on D5 and all of that.
We're up to 24 players. That's really nice.
Oh, wow. Excellent. We're doing really well.
Early UK's taken the early lead. England.
All right.
10-all
So,
with Ilolo.
knight d5 takes. Okay, this is quite good. This is not bad. Because I mean, what you want when you sacrifice the exchange, you want as few open files as possible, because obviously that's how the rooks get powerful. So having the open e file, you know, is quite it's quite pleasant for white in principle. Now I'm thinking
he's trying to get this knight out of the way to try and do some.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe f5. Maybe f5 was possible as well, but this is pretty good. You know, I mean, we're just going to nice and steady as she goes. And yeah, I mean, rook d6 is not so attractive when white's got the e file. You know, if the pawn's on e6, and rook d6 is more attractive in a way. You know, but okay, h6 that's an odd move. Maybe I mean, f5 is pretty decent. h5 was also completely possible as well.
I was thinking of h5. So what if this knight? So it's going to drop back to where? e7.
Yeah, e7. No, we could just go something like queen e5. Actually, I think that's quite a good move. You know, just that's just pretty nice.
It's hard, isn't it? Sometimes if you're positionally ahead the whole game to then actually convert it.
Yeah, no, it's never easy. Never easy. Rook e7 is quite tricky. But he spent a lot of time on that. Maybe quick queen f3, maybe.
Yeah.
Just or quick queen, maybe queen d3. Queen d3 is probably safer. It protects all those pawns. F2 is a good one as well. D3 was a tiny bit tactically loose. I mean, it didn't work, but queen h4 and knight f4 checks were. Ooh, this is nice now. Quick rook e7, rook e1. That's you can play those. Boof, whack. And e7 is
really nice, isn't it? So.
This is really nice. Queen d7. Yeah, I think.
Can you go f6, or is that?
f6 is good.
I keep suggesting the same moves Deanan is playing anyway.
Queen f4 is very good now. Threatening rook e7. Rook e7 now is going to be huge. It's a lovely positional game. This one.
Yeah,
extra
really
time.
good.
You can now not rook d7 because there's knight f4 check.
Move the queen.
But queen e5 is killing there, and the queen's trapped, and the king's.
And pawn on f7 is on as well. Yeah. Well played, Deanan. Very nice.
Very nice game from Deanan there. So he's taken the lead there. Oh, Ivana's obviously played a few good games there. So
Tarman's saying yes, that advice about the exchange stack and the open files, and I felt the same. That it is obvious now you say it, but I've never heard it said before.
Yeah, I did. When did I did some analysis of that's right, of Alpha Zero's exchange stacks. So Alpha Zero plays quite a lot, and you always saw that it sacrificed rook for knight when there was something like less than I think it was 0.9 open files on the board on average. You know, that sort of thing. So it was, you know, it was really only sacrificing when there was a very small number of open files on the board, and and that's really the key to playing those. All right, it's coming home. Let's have a look. He's now he's winning against Mariano Mark Jossel, but the time situation. Oh no, but it's increment. It's increment. So no worries there whatsoever. Because I mean we've got used to people really struggling there, but with an increment, of course, it's going to go very well. So that's good. I was a little bit worried about that king on e4 with a rook on a3. You know, f5 check and mate was seeming like a possibility, but rook f2 is a good move. I mean, you need to try and make this this f pawn move forward really. Once you've got that, then the king starts looking an awful lot weaker. G4. Okay, that's quite a brave move. F4.
Wouldn't rook a2 have picked up the rook?
Oh God, he can still do it. Yeah. Oh, oh, dear me. Yeah, it's coming home is struggling with his time. I think that's the thing. But I think this was sensible. Bring the king in now. You can't lose this one now. But a bit of a missed opportunity. But king d6 now. So we should just take king e3 and just try and make a draw now. I think that's fair enough. Yeah, rook a5 check. There we are. And we'll soon agree a draw with that one. So let's go back to the... well, I suppose we can still drop a rook, but no, I don't think this is,
That's not happening.
we've had that moment, haven't we? So let's have a look. Who else have we got at the top? Deanan again is at the top. Deanan's doing... Oh, Square Taker. Let's have a look at Square Taker. How's is he playing now? He's... Oh, yeah, he certainly is. Sorry. He's playing... Sorry, I'm clicking too quickly. Oh, they've both... Oh, Square Taker is berserking here, playing Analizador. And White resigned.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I mean, he's worse, but still. Maybe friendly, but okay. Square Taker's going to be on a bit of a roll now. Look at this, Square Taker. Excellent. Let's have a look for some more English players. Moonmaker, English junior, Dennis Dupuis, who was in our chat yesterday. He is berserking a lot, and here he's berserking against somebody rated 300 points lower. So a good, I mean, principal, very good berserking chance. So
he's very good at the playing fast in the endgame as well.
Oh God, yeah, no. that speed is very, very impressive. Now, what should Black be trying to do here? Now, a very nice plan is to go knight d7, b5, and then knight b6 to a4, attacking b2. That's a very good plan. I don't like this one as much, really, but still, yeah. I mean, still quite decent. But I mean, this square a4 is a very nice one. But f6 now is we're actually just picking up a piece. So yeah, forget any criticism I had there. That's very, very good. I mean, White can play g4, but then we go fe, de, and then bishop g4, and we are picking up the piece. At the very least, we're going to be picking up loads of material there. So this has been, again, this is going to work out. This is a berserk, and you win like this, it's going to be, just works out brilliantly. And,
hi from Russia. Hello. You're going to try some Russian, Matthew?
Oh no, I can't see the stream. I'm afraid I can't see the chat comments today. Somehow that
it's just hi. So, but I can't really know what hi is in Russian.
What's it? Dobry dien, isn't it? Dobry dien. And dobry wieczór is that good afternoon? I think that's right. Actually, the reason, I mean, I studied Russian for a number of times in my life, but actually the only thing that made an impact was when I stayed in Russia, and for a couple of weeks with Steve Giddings, my friend, just studying with Mark Turetsky. But I took the metro every day, and every day I heard the same thing all the time, and that stuck in my mind. It was Astorожно, двери открываются, следующая станция Kuznetsky most, which means what the doors are closing. Next station is Kuznetsky most. It's just, and that stayed in my head, for all of my life, even though other things have just fallen away. All I can remember now is the alphabet for Russian. It's all of the stuff that I learnt and knew has just all disappeared, unfortunately.
Sheremetyevo 1 and Sheremetyevo 2 was like terminals 1 and 2 or something.
That's right, for the airport. Yep. It is incredible the things that you pick up. Now, Moonmaker's actually he's winning easily, but his time. Look at his time. He's spending ages of time here. Oh, but he's on an increment, of course. He's on an increment, so it doesn't really matter. But what is happening with Moonmaker? Has he disconnected? I think he must.
No, he's still going.
Or maybe he did just disconnect for a while there.
Yeah.
But he's getting 2 seconds increment. So
no, he's not, as if he berserked.
Oh God, he's berserked. Oh no. Oh, then it's all gone horribly. I'm not quite sure what's happened there with him.
Yeah.
I think maybe his internet connection.
Slow, it looks like.
Bad luck, Moonmaker. We're expecting you there to do a lovely quick super duper attempt there. Christie's on a run. Let's have a look at Christie.
My
Not
God.
quick.
Yeah, you don't get increment. That's right. If you berserk, you don't.
Oh, Christy. Oh, dear, Christy
Or
has.
Moonmaker.
Christy has. Ooh. Oh well, no. Bishop takes f6. I was wondering whether a piece had gone, or because the queen was a bit short of squares as well. But
This is exciting.
it's exciting, but it looks very good for.
Is white and
looks very good for white as
on
well.
the king side.
So
Good for white, did you say?
Yeah, I think so, because that pawn on h2, we should be able to round it up somehow. And oh no! Oh yeah, sorry. I thought the queen. I thought black had played queen d8. Sorry, I thought black had played queen d8. Sorry, that was the. And I thought that white was planning to play rook e6, but had misclicked. That was. But okay, this is looking very strong now. Rook e1, just really hard for black to do anything really. Rook e1's very strong now. I mean, is black going to play king g8? Then we can go rook g5. Rook f1, interesting. Is he going to go f4 maybe? Is that what he's looking for? Yeah, not bad, not bad. It's a different plan to the one I would have played, but not bad at all. I think, yeah, okay, f5. I would maybe have gone, look for rook f3, rook g5, rook g3, something like that. But this should be very strong as well. Bishop f5.
No, how did you tell that Chris berserked? He didn't, did he?
No, he didn't. He didn't. The only reason I like this a little bit less than what I was saying is that it opens stuff up. So if you don't actually, you've got a kind of mate now, because otherwise black's rooks are going to get very active. I mean, there's rook g2 ideas now. Just for king g2 h1 queen. Yeah, I mean, there's rook g5 checks, so that works. But it's that sort of thing now. Is in the air really. So I sort of and there's also the old rook g3s take a3s if the queen comes off. So we just need to. But it's a very difficult position for black. This so we've got c6 as well that we can throw in. I mean, I think rook h7 would be my. I guess that would probably be my thought to then try and play rook g6 after. Here I might just play c6. I think, to be honest.
Not rook e7.
Rook e7 is also a very good idea. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Natasha. It's just c6 sort of, yeah. And I mean, if queen a7, okay, a rook e8 check now wins on the spot. Yeah, excellent. Well done, Christy. Rook h5 check and mate.
Fantastic.
Very good. How are we doing? Second place, just behind Elo Friendly Chess. So, and who's at the top of the leaderboard here? We've got Ivana still at the top with 4 games and a hot streak. Square Taker is the best of the British players. A couple of draws to start with, and then on a streak now. So very good. Let's have a little look down below. Let's see who Checkmate Lot playing his first game, looks like.
Okay.
Playing against Mark Jossel Mariano, who we saw draw with another one of the English players who that was It's Coming Home. He drew with Tom Villiers, didn't he? So Checkmate Lot looks
Tom
a bit.
Villiers is Square Taker.
Sorry, Tom Villiers is
Square Taker.
Oh, I thought he was It's Coming Home. Tom Villiers. Ah. So okay, but this is looking quite. It's a little bit irritating for white. This because it looked very, very good, but now the question is, can you take on e4? Because a lot of stuff
takes e4.
A lot of stuff is going to get. No, you're going to lose. You're going to lose the ending. You just go rook takes e4. Queen d2 is a nice confusing move. Maybe. Oh no, d takes c4. Yeah, we could try d takes c4 there because rook d2 ef is quite ugly. Queen b2. Now e5. I'd be worried. Oh, okay. ed. Oh, white's actually covering all these pawns quite well there. So rook e2, but d6 is going to come in now. It's going to be a tricky one, this one. Rook d2 takes. Well, d7 can't happen. Queen d5 check, a bit awkward. Queen g4, we come to f8. Okay, h3 is sensible, but we can just go. Oh, we could have gone queen e1 and queen 1. No, we couldn't. Queen a3 is the best, probably. Oh, queen e4 check now. Queen e6, king c7. King c7 now, I think we can do. Yeah, we're still surviving. We've got two big passed a pawns, so it's not actually clear how is white going to do this. Maybe d5 would be the best here, I think. But I mean, we did have the old queen g3. Oh, good lord! Well, we can just. I think queen g3 would also be possible, but this looks pretty good. a5, off we go. It's a big advantage for black now. a4, d5. We've got king b5. So queen d5. Okay, very. No, queen d7 was possible. Curses.
Oh.
Okay, take the f pawn now. Queen c4, queen b5. How is that? Yeah, probably decent. King b6. The b pawn's quite fast. I mean, these pawns aren't very fast, so should all be all right. Easier for black to play this sort of ending. Good lord. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. No, I suppose it's. But it's not going to be. It's not going to be winning because I mean, takes f5. Oh well, actually, king d4, king g2, h4 f3, h5 f2. Yeah, it's going to be.
It's winning.
We should have maybe thrown in a little h4 beforehand just to. Yeah, excellent. Well, God, checkmate a lot. Queen a1. Oh. Fair enough. I mean, with an increment, this is excellent. Well done, checkmate a lot. So English chess players. Oh, but Ilolo is joining ahead. Shall I play a game? I'll play a game.
Sure.
Just see how it goes. Well, we're going to be we're going to be berserking, but it's going to be a bit of a warring berserk, of course. So what have we got here? Square taker. Is black against Alain Slex. Let me just have a quick check. I'm still. It's taking a while. Okay, well, I won't play yet. We'll just have a look at some other games. This one's quite exciting. Both players played quite fast. We're moved 23, and look at that, 2 minutes 30 against 2 minutes 46. So in principle, I think Square Taker's doing quite well here. But just got to watch out a little bit. I would, to be honest, I would maybe have just gone h6 or something, gh, king h7, and just got my king off the back rank like that. I think I would have, before I start, taking any pawns, that would have been my... but okay, takes. Okay, we're going to go takes. We're going to go queen d4. I think we might well have to force a draw by repetition here because, because I don't think that we can do anything. Well, queen c5 to f8 is possible. Oh no, but this is not good. I just go queen e7 or something, or knight c6.
Yeah.
Queen c7 now. Oh, queen c7 I would have played. Still, queen a7. I mean...
Oh, his knight's improved anyway.
His knight has improved, yeah. But if we just go queen b7 here, and then just go queen 7 a8. I mean, you might have to go knight c5 and then take on a6. I don't know. I mean, maybe queen b6 would be better. Yeah, I think queen b6 would be better.
Get the queen out and try for perpetual again.
Oh, golly.
Queen a8. Oh, no.
This was so unnecessary. Just if you just gone h6, just got the king out safe beforehand. You could have done all of this stuff and just had a lovely easy win. But this is a bit more. I mean, I think we should be
queen c5. Does that help?
Well, queen a8 check at the end. We'll chase you back. I think you need to play h5 simply. That's what you need to do. I think you need to sack, play h5, and then bring the queen active, and you're probably all right. You're probably getting away with that, I think. He's gone to b5. All right. Bishop b3 now. simply. Oh, because now it's tricky because you got bishop g1 to cover the king as well.
Yeah, I was going to say
So,
queen.
d4, but we can just take this one, I think. Or are you going to go queen c1? Oh, he's looking for queen c1 to f4 check, and then takes d4, and we cover a7. That is possible. But I think we go bishop g1 now. Oh, okay, bishop d2. That feels a bit looser. But we still need some ideas here. Well, I think h6 is still my move of choice. I mean, a7 is just a little bit upsetting, of course. So I don't know whether you could play queen c7, but then you go queen b7. I think I would just play h6 and just try and just at least your king's free, so you can. Yeah, but I think queen b7 now is quite unpleasant. And I suppose that's what he's doing. He's going to take, and then go b3. Actually, yeah, sorry, I'm going completely bananas there. That's very good. Actually, this pawn on d4, it stopped white from moving this pawn on, so that's actually turned out quite nice. Maybe bishop takes b4 from white. Then I guess
Get the queen in somewhere.
Yeah, queen c1. Well, queen c1 to g5, not. Maybe queen c1 to f4. So queen b4. Just the way Black's playing it, he's playing it sort of for a win. You know, it's it's all a bit weird, really. You know, whereas really you're thinking, well, you know, with this a pawn, it's just really huge. But this is a good move. So after gh. Oh my goodness! Do you know what? Oh, I was thinking gh knight e5. You know, was one of the things I was thinking of. And then Black could try queen f8 check, king f8, and h7 and h8.
Oh gosh.
There's some lovely tricks anyway, but this is quite okay. This is quite worrying again because queen b7. We've got queen takes d7 here, but I think we should go knight b6 probably. No, that's not good because, well, yeah, no, it's probably the same sort of thing. Queen d7 will go queen takes d7, a8 queen, king h7, queen f8, queen f8. Oh, and then you haven't even got a check. Oh, that's really bad. No, you need to do it some different way, really, where your queen was active, but it's quite difficult. Square taker. So sort of a game where I had the feeling that he was always playing for a win, even when he was in this sort of you know, desperate straits, really. So
yeah. Well, that's what he does, and sometimes it works.
Yeah, no, that's right. So, but yeah, I'm afraid this one's gone. A queen now, and then queen f8. Yeah, and there's no threat to mate, no defense to mate there. Sportingly allowing mate. There we are. So, whoa, elo low. Look at that. 112 points.
Gosh,
Going to give it another go to join. We'll see. Seems to be hard, tough to get a game. I think there's no team with lots and lots of spare players. I think there's only teams with you know, 7, 8, 9, 10 players. So okay, it's not really working. So let's just go for Woodpusher, who's now the top English player. It's playing against Mauro, who's berserked.
Okay.
As we said, berserking very dangerous in this because the opponent's got an increment, so you actually never lose your disadvantage really with berserking. You know, it's so here I think you just take and you go knight f6. Okay, g5. Oh, it's Woodpusher going to go f6. Okay, that is super solid. You've got to say, but the queen on a4 is covering is attacking c4. Oh. I thought maybe we were going to go rook f7 and try and do that. Oh, this has worked out very well. I mean, you're going probably. Oh, knight takes c4, so also good. Yeah. Now, how you going to do this? Oh, you just you're just going to take all the pawns. Why not?
Everything.
So knight's coming into e6 there, but I think can we just go queen d5 here? Actually, I think we can. I mean, we've started taking the pawns. Let's not. Oh, okay. Knight c3 is what I like that slightly less. Whoa. Okay. Oh, knight e2 check. Very good. So I guess we're going something like king h2.
And we can swap queens if we want.
We can swap queens, put a knight on f4. It's looking excellent there. Yeah, queen takes d5 check.
Take all the pawns first.
You've got to say, wood pusher likes his pawns.
Yeah.
Queen e4, I think, would be my choice. Queen c5. Queen b3 check. A nice little king h8 now. And all right, maybe queen c6. That's always nice to pin a piece. Queen c3, also very good. Knight takes, and I guess knight to d5. Oh, then we go rook d1. That's a little bit annoying.
2.
Yeah, knight f4 is quite good. It's a little bit annoying and allowed a bit of counterplay here, but rook push is just taking more pawns. So rook e3 now is a good move. Yeah, just to. I mean, black's just white's just. Oh God! Oh, rook h3, rook h3. Come on, wood pusher. Got plenty of time. That's the thing. Yeah. It's just it's just a berserking though, where you just you just run out of time. And obviously, I mean, because part of berserking is also putting the pressure on the opponent and feeling that him feeling, oh my God, I had a huge advantage and my time's going away. But with a couple of seconds increment each time, you never get that really. So Nigel ST are not playing at the moment. Actually, I think a number of English players are going to find it tough to find a game because we've got 28 players, and
Sonia's saying 3 + 2 feels weirdly slow all of a sudden.
Yeah, no, it's true. It is really odd. It makes a big difference there.
And well done, Liam. Just beat a 2200.
Excellent. That'll be Liam Bellwood. Is that right? Oh yeah, he beat Raphael Caillon. Let's have a look at the final position. Looks pretty convincing to me. Yes, indeed, knight d7 and everything being picked up. So well played, Liam. Well played. Let's have a look. Who else is playing at this very moment? Wood Pusher's going in. We've seen quite a few games of Wood Pusher. Will Sonia. We haven't seen Will Sonia yet, have we? So, oh, good Lord. Sorry, I think I'm clicking wrong there. Will Sonia, and we'll click on there. There we are. Playing against Super General. Super General is playing like an absolute monster. Will Sonia has not berserked, but look, he's already nearly 2 minutes down on time. Come on, Will Sonia. What's a good idea for white here? Bishop g4 is quite decent. Knight e2, maybe just to play c4, c5. Knight a4 is another one I was going to mention. Threatening knight c5, and if something like b6, which I think is quite reasonable, then you can play c4 and then c5. It's oh, pardon me, c4. I'm guessing. Come on, Wilson, you need to get a move on here.
Sonia's got a lag on the internet.
It could be. Yeah, that's. It does make bishop e7. Ooh, bishop e7. Ooh, that doesn't feel right. Now, the one good thing is that black's given up his light square bishop, so he's not getting an attack along here anytime fast. If we can, yeah, I mean, getting in c5 is quite important.
We could go b4.
It's a black to play here, so c5. I was wondering about this one. So I guess we're going to go d takes c6 here, and then I guess black's hoping to sort of maybe go rook c8, maybe go rook c8. I was thinking rook d8, and then go knight c7 to e6 because
it's a trap. So if rook. So how strong is queen d5? Rook c6, queen d5, but you can defend.
Yeah. You can go queen e6, but we'll go bishop g4. Maybe takes. We'll go either cd or ed, maybe, and then c5. It's probably black's losing a lot of tempi there, I think. I mean, in all fairness, Queen D7 was probably even stronger than Rook D1, but Super General thinking quite a bit now. Position is not great. Oh, pardon me. It's going to be very hard to get that pawn on C6 back in a decent way. So Queen D6, very reasonable. You know, we're gonna try and play C5 next. So the good thing about this knight, though, is that it's stopping this bishop from coming out to G4 now. So I mean, Bishop G4 instead of Rook D1 was a bit odd. I think instead of Bishop G4, instead of Rook D1, Bishop G4 would also have been very nice. But C5. Will Black go B5? He might well do. Although we could go Knight C3 to D5 after. Queen there. Rook D6. But now we go Rook C8. I'm not sure about how Wilsonia's playing this.
Only 24 seconds left.
Yeah, I think he's. I think time definitely is having a bit of an impact there. I mean, obviously, playing on 2 seconds increment is quite unpleasant, really. So I guess Black will play. Yeah, Rook C6 might as well. Maybe Bishop F8 or just you could even take and go King F7 and then go Bishop F8 afterwards. That's quite reasonable. I mean, it's just about equal. I mean, it's nothing special, but I think probably if you know, I sort of feel that in general, Black might have a few more chances, especially now. You can go Bishop C5 to Bishop C5 to D4. It probably will say he's looking for Knight B5. That is probably what he's looking for. Yes, quickly. That's good. That was
because our bishop on F3 isn't doing all that much.
It's a bit of a pawn, really. It's a bit of a big pawn, but it is a bit vulnerable to G5, H5, and G4. But yeah, this is of course winning a pawn, so that's quite pleasant. So okay, yeah, so we can just nab a pawn on A7. Very nice. And it's quite nice. We gain a couple of. We just hold tempi on the way, really. So I think now, you know, yeah, I think White can definitely start thinking about going A3 and B4 now. That would be a good idea, I think. Oh, Knight C3.
Going into D5, I guess.
I guess, yeah. Why not? Knight D5 now. We'll take back with a C pawn. It's just that the C file's not. But I guess we'll go D6 then. Rook C6, D7 maybe. We can do that. Yeah, actually, this is maybe D6. Oh, a Bishop H5 check would have been lovely.
Now it would.
Now it is. Even better. If you're expecting a mistake, then wait for it. Excellent. Well played, Wilsonia.
Well done, Wilsonia.
So Ilolo is running away with it. My goodness, how is Ilolo doing so well, actually? They've got just a lot of players on hot streaks. Looks like. It must be said they are quite strong all the way down, aren't they? Yeah, they are strong all the way down. They are stronger than us.
Average rating theirs is 22.15 and ours is 20.94.
Yeah, so we've got a few players on streaks, not quite so many. Mouselip is playing. How about Mouselip? Let's have a look. Mouselip has played B3. So Bishop B7, E3, castle. So Mamedyarov would always play.
I know him, Patrick Duncan. He used to play at Imperial College.
Okay,
that's Mouselip.
I don't. Yeah, I don't actually know him. But wow, yeah, what was a strength player? Was he? He's 2200.
He would have beaten me when we played. I think slightly. Okay. There wasn't much in it.
Okay, it's got a very pleasant position here with, especially in blitz, just a nice little pawn on D5 to aim at. Queen H4 always. Pardon me. Always. I'm yawning a lot today. Terribly sorry about that, but not sure. I'm a bit. Probably lockdown weariness. So yeah, I mean, these are nice positions because you can play them quite quickly. You know, not and essentially any move is kind of decent. You know, it's you're not going to lose your advantage just in one go here. So I guess here we should be taking on d8. And sometimes now in these positions, you can actually consider taking on e4 and playing a move like bishop g4. And your bishops are just you know, coming into e5. Your bishops are just much better placed than Black's, but I mean it's probably minimal.
And bishop g4 threatening knight e4 after if the rook goes somewhere silly.
It's yeah, that's true. This is quite got to be a bit careful now. Bishop c3. There's bishop a3, which would probably So rook c3. The question is, can we go? I don't suppose we can. It's probably too much, isn't it? We just take on d4, and then you're well. Are you missing something? Got to be careful here. You might be ended up in a nasty pin. I fear. He takes d4.
Everything's on free. Says the bishop.
Maybe we're going rook takes d4. I think that's the idea. And after rook d4, bishop d4, yeah, we are no, we go rook c8 and bishop takes d4. No, so I think e takes d4. Maybe we're just going to go bishop f3, but then I take probably with the pawn, yeah, and that works. So rook d3. Oh, rook d3. Wait a minute, we can go bishop a6 here, can't we? Oh, I think bishop a6 and then d3 would have been quite strong actually. I think e takes d4 was fine, unless I'm going completely bananas. This is now good again for white, but bishop a6 would have been a very annoying move. I think black would have been better after that. Now white is simply a pawn up in a rook ending. So bishop d4.
An opportunity to display your technique.
Indeed, or a rather embarrassing opportunity to show that you haven't been studying rook endings during lockdown.
Because he can see we're watching.
Indeed, yeah. There's only 2 spectators here.
Extra pressure.
He takes d4. Ooh, my goodness me.
He wants a lot of pawn islands.
Oh, that's worked out really well.
That's take on c5.
But I mean, after bishop d6, I'm not even sure why it's better at all after bishop d6. I mean, split pawns. You've got the c file. You've got a great square on f4. But why is Mouselip thinking? Come on, take the bishop on c5.
Actually, you can take now on c5.
The thing is, you know, I would have understood.
No, it's not.
I would have understood it if king f7 had been a pre-move, you know, but it wasn't. It took quite. How bizarre! How odd! How weird! But I mean, you know, bishop f4 now. I mean, black's not worse. Oh, rook d2 you can play. Well, rook c8 now. Black's not worse in this position. I mean, black could even be a bit better. Oh, come on, rook c8 followed by bishop f4. King e6. Well, yeah, but I mean, you know.
We're going to get our king in.
Yeah, king f5, I suppose now. Or king d7. Yeah, however you're feeling, really. I mean, king f5 is not so bad, actually. It's a little bit lunatic, but I mean, king f4 and rook e8 is a definite threat there. But I mean, you know, it's black really can't lose this. It's a very odd decision, taking on d4 with the pawn there.
Even more odd not taking the bishop.
Yeah, that was. It would have been a genius. I mean, it would have worked out genius, really. You know, but it's just, yeah. So, I'm going to get a repetition here. Is black going to play bishop d6 now?
Hi, Shrivant. How are you doing?
Hey, hello, Shrivant.
It's quite late at night for you now.
Oh, it's a little bit odd. Just so hard for white to make progress here, really.
Can we go d6 though? Oh,
with these double pawns. I mean, you could probably go g5. That would be.
We've gone d6 though. Oh, the king comes back.
King e6 comes back. Bishop a1. What are we doing here?
I don't know. Must be a reason.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe he's tempting white to go d6.
Could be.
No, no, they'll be able to take it.
Yeah, I suppose king e4 will go rook e3. Well, actually, we can even do this, because then we can take on d5 after. I suppose rook e7 would be the idea. Oh no, rook e3, rook e3. Well, rook d5, there's f3 check, so that's the idea behind that one.
Okay, it is. It's a trap. That's quite a nasty trap.
Yeah, I'm wondering whether bishop d4 works, actually.
Ah, physics tomorrow last exam. Good luck.
Oh, good luck.
Last one. Then you've got some time off to
play some chess.
You like
a5. Ooh, okay. Well, I think bishop e3 is pretty cool now. I mean, white's now completely winning.
Let's take on b6, right?
Yeah.
We've still got our trap.
Oh, well, I think we'll take on there as well.
Hey, look, we got all our pawns.
We could have taken a rook on d8 as well. We could have taken a rook on d8 there, but you got to say, Mouselip in this game is not taking the pieces he could, but he is still winning, and that's all that counts. d6. It looks like Robingo is going down there. G5, B7, I think. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a little bit strange to allow this, but never mind. Still winning. Rook D8. Well played, Mouselip. That's going to be a win. Now, Elo though is careering away with it. Really doing very, very well there. Who else are we going to have a little look at then?
Let's see.
Drunk Knight, is Drunk Knight playing?
Yes,
Drunk Knight's playing. We haven't watched him there yet. So, oh, he's played my gambit. Has he played my gambit?
What's your gambit?
Oh, my England gambit. He played.
Adler gambit.
No. It's a well-known thing. It's the England gambit with UND. So he played a slightly unusual way with knight f3 and bishop c5, knight f3, d6. But very good, Drunk Knight. I definitely approve.
His name is Steve. Steve, who likes gambits. It says on his profile.
Okay. Oh, now let's have a look. Isn't f4 picking something up here? That's what I'm a bit worried about. Oh! Look at that one.
Nice one, Drunk Knight.
Nice one. And we were there to see it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have another little look. Amok Time. That's a good... That's a very good name for a chess player. People, this is a little bit worrying, though, I have to say. Rook e8 is really worrying me. What's happening with Rook e8? You're not seeing that many people berserking, are you, really? That's with the increments.
No, which I guess is because of the increment stuff.
Yeah. I think Rook e8 would have been even stronger there, actually. But bishop g4 is decent. Ooh, rook c1, rook e8 now. Ooh. And that bishop is not that solid on e4.
King out the way?
I'm guessing you're going playing king f1, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, king f1. Maybe are you surviving? Maybe temporarily, anyway. But I think maybe we just go rook e7. That's quite a nice idea. And then rook e8. h3. Look at knight f3 check. Oh dear me. Oh, that was a bad blunder. Oh, we've jinxed a mock time, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, all sorts of moves here. Bishop f3 is super strong, and picking up a piece there. Oh, rook h2 couldn't white castle there.
Oh.
I think he could have castled, couldn't he? It wasn't illegal. Oh yes, no. Yeah, no. I think it wasn't illegal, so that would have been maybe better, I think. But because this is horrific. So okay, sorry about the mock time. We'll try and come back and and see a game that you win, because you've been doing very well up till now. Who haven't we seen? Mouselip we've seen. Flace HD we haven't seen yet. He is looking pretty winning against Frank Gonzagaing. G7 is clearly winning, of course. Rook G2 is, I guess, or Rook G1 is just winning as well. Not much to be done about that. G7 happening.
We've got extra time on the clock as well.
Yeah, loads of time there. So this is going to be a good win against an equal rated opponent. That looks like Black's going to let his time run out there. No, King H2. Oh, going
for a mate.
Yeah, after Rook D2, Rook G3 check is the simplest. G8 Queen, you go to. Oh, what? No! No! Oh no! Oh, we've jinxed Douglas as well now. So, oh, Rook F7. That's slightly odd. Not King to D3. Rook to A5, I think, is what you want to do. Okay. King to D3.
Still pretty promising, isn't it?
This is it's a bit tricky because the king's the wrong side of the pawn. So Rook D6. Ooh, Rook H5 now. We get a second chance to yeah, this is just completely winning.
It's got to be good, isn't it?
A second chance now to do
this. We could push our A pawn up as well.
Oh, A pawn, that's very odd. Why not play King B5? But okay. And just got to remember to play Rook H1, and that's going to be winning. Yay! Well played. King A6. Wow, okay.
That's enough.
That's enough, I think. We'll assume that with an increment of this, all possible. Let's have a look. Deanon on top board here. We haven't seen Deanon for a while. Let's have a look. Playing Jean-Brandt d'Aziz. So what's the position? It's about equal. So it's sort of Black's quite active, but if I can, pardon me, exert a bit of control somehow, then could be quite promising. But I think Knight B4 here is quite irritating. So you're just forking the pawns on C2 and yeah, after the last move, that's a little bit yeah, a little bit annoying. I think yeah, a move like Rook C4, for example, on the previous move would have been quite a bit better. So yeah, Black's gonna, yeah, this is probably the most sensible, just counter-attacking. So Rook D5 would probably be my choice for Black here. Oh, okay, that's not so good because giving away D7. Okay, we'll go Rook D7 check then, and Rook D7 check, King F6. Yeah, now Knight A6, there's Rook A8, which is a little bit inconvenient.
Maybe we play. Can we play A4 first?
Well, then B3 hangs forever. I mean, there's this nice fork. Yeah, okay. So White's played Rook A7, setting up this fork.
Don't get mated.
Yeah, no, I would maybe have
3.
I would maybe have just tried to play a move like H4 or F4, maybe. I think that would have been my favourite, but well, okay. Here you can just play Knight A6. It is true. It's not or A3. Better move. And now Knight A6, I guess. Or even Knight E4 check.
Yeah, it's looking at E4.
It's a little bit... Oh, no. That was a very odd move. Just going for Rook and 4 versus Rook and 3. That's a very strange move from Deanon. We could have done better than that, I'm sure. Well, might as well. Ooh, rook c6. Okay, well, let's go to c7 then. But it's black. A6. Rook a3, a3, a7. King d6, I guess, now from black. No, g5. Oh, maybe I'm going to try and take that one. Why not? Gh. Okay, c3 now. Oh, what's happened here? Rook c7. So king d4. C2. We play king to f4, and now you're going to have rook a7. Oh, we've had rook a7 was already winning there. So that was quite. Okay.
Keep repeating.
Yes, it's a little bit tough, this one now. It's very difficult to do this one. Oh, we didn't need to give a check there. You could. Oh, no, you did. Sorry, rook a7 was threatened. To keep on giving a check. King there, check there. You just give a check here, and then you come back here again. So it looks. This looks like a draw simply.
Whoa, well held, Dino.
Indeed, well held, Deanan, because that was looking a little bit.
What if the king goes into b2? Oh, you still just check.
I just checked.
But what if the king goes to a2? Then we just go back to the c file, don't we? So
yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. No, it's all under
all
control.
hanging together.
King a1. Okay, rook there, and rook check again. Yeah, that's. Oh, c1. Okay. Well, we might as well just move up.
Go and take the. We could have gone and took the h pawn, could we?
Yeah, rook d7 check. Okay, rook c7 now. Yeah, I mean, I would have just gone and taken that pawn really, but we must be getting to a repetition pretty quickly now. So, I mean, I don't think there's any. Oh, there we are. Draw. Yeah. So with 31 minutes left, we've got Elo friendly at 230 points. English chess players clear again, 174, and then Círculo de Ajedrez Montecaseros Corrientes, 127. Let's see.
Have a game, Matthew. If you fancy it.
I game, couldn't I? But it's just every time I do it, I'm waiting for a very long time. So
we could check. We haven't checked right on yet, I think.
Yeah, I'm just. Oh, okay. Let's. It's just. I'm always worried that I'm going to miss my game when I do it. But right on. Where's right on? There's right on.
Playing. Oh, we've seen that player play before.
Let's have a look at my game. Swirly against right on. So, but this is looking very good for right on because rook takes d5. We are a piece up.
We're a bishop up.
We're a bishop up. Oh, bishop f4. That's huge. Oh, bishop f2. It's a good move, but yeah, obviously bishop c6 and bishop b6 now.
Yes.
King d6, bishop b5. Very good. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. So bishop a5 we can play. Oh, wait a minute. Bishop a5, king c5. Are we going to... It feels a bit risky, but it's possible.
We can go bishop.
We just need to put the bishop to a sensible square now. Oh, wait a minute.
b3, just take
I was wondering whether king d4 and b3 was possible then, actually. I think it was. I think it was.
Just coming in to deliver mate by itself.
Oh, good lord. e4. So takes. Oh, I would have maybe just gone e3.
We've gone e3, yeah.
I think that would have been quite decent. Oh. Oh, dear me. Bishop d1 now. This is kind of important. Because we're no, bishop c3 is completely winning. Oh, right on. Oh, Natasha, we've jinxed right on as well.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, right on. Oh, and black queens. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, we thought we were going to be seeing a great win there, but so I'm still not paired. So let's have a look. Liam Bellwood. What's happening in Liam's game?
Oh yes,
playing against Javier Keen. So presumably an Alakin fan. So Liam has a great deal of material. I think the playing knight takes g6 is kind of the thing that you're thinking of now. Just give back some material and take, and then off you go. That is quite good. I think that's what I'd that's just what I'd do. I mean, anything else wins as well, but it's just just takes a bit longer. And g5 now, knight f5. Okay, knight g6 from black now, and he's going to get a knight into f4, which is a little bit. Oh, g4. Okay.
If h4, you just take it, don't you, with the knight?
Yeah, but I think knight g6 would have been a bit better. This is a check, but it's not really. I mean, I'll go back to e2. Maybe you're going to go knight g6, but then I go gh probably. And it's sort of. I think gh here should again be very, very strong. You get a check, but then you come back to e1. Important not to come back to f2 because then queen d2 would have been. But e1 is very strong here, and well, we've got this thread of mate on g7 round the back, so it's it's going to be a bit of a toughie. Oh well, this is looking very good, and Liam's got 45 seconds, so that is going to be a win for white.
Yeah,
still not paired.
Oh.
It's funny. I wasn't paired the first time, and since then I just haven't managed to be paired.
Isn't it? Yeah.
I think it's because we've got so many players. I think that's the point. Just got so many players. Oh, wait a minute. We've got a nice top matchup there. Ivana 1, 2, 3, 4 against It's Coming Home. Both have berserked.
Okay.
So there's no increment here. This is mano a mano. Or womano a womano. I'm not sure. Ivana 1, 2, 3, 4 should be a female player, I would have thought.
Yeah.
Looking very good for Ivana, but there's no increment now, remember? So it's all it's going to be the normal blitz craziness here.
Well, It's Coming Home is definitely a junior player because It's Coming Home is a member of many England juniors under 14. Sussex, Merseyside, Bangor, Coulsdon, everywhere.
Oh yeah, but we talked to. I think we talked to It's Coming Home in the chat a few days ago, and he said yes, he was indeed a member of many online teams.
Okay.
So, but Ivana's doing a great job here actually to finish this off without giving any sort of chances at all. Using the pawns as a shield, textbook stuff. It's not even a check. Yeah, excellent. Very, very good. Very, very good.
Yeah. Hard
luck. It's Coming Home. We are again having a good run.
Keep watching It's Coming Home and hope for.
We certainly can.
Another game. I suppose it'll take a little while to be repaired.
It's going to take him a while to be paired. Oh, I've got a game. Berserk.
Hey, fantastic.
Great. So,
hi, Raylin. How are you doing?
Hey, Raylin. Are you playing? Up. e6.
No, I left the gambit again.
Yeah. b5. Trying to play quickly. Because queen d2. I will suspect that he.
It's Coming Home is Shahzad Muradov.
g4. My goodness, that's an aggressive move. takes. Queen d2. I'll go bishop c5, I think. I should have gone b4, Matthew. Not very concentrated. b4. One move too late, but so g5's coming in, which is not completely friendly. Oh, okay. I'll take on c3 there, I think, and I'll take on d5. So it takes. I will take on d5, rook e8. Ooh, I'll go knight c3. He's got a few trickies here, but I've got a.
You did well, Liam. Did we put you off?
Knight e2, and I'll take on there. Check. Check. I'll completely unnecessarily take material.
Oh, you've won already.
I've won. Woo.
That was quick. You're going for another.
Yeah, I'll just leave myself open because it's it's going to take a while to be paired again. Let's have a look. Any requests? Who? Drifty Pencil. No, a lot of the players. Oh, wait a minute. Berserk. D4. We are. We are. Try and play some moves fast. It's the same issue with Bishop G5. Always like this. Oops, tricky. Playing the. It's always the. I'll go A4. Playing the moves in the weird move order just to confuse you. Knight D7 is not normally a good move because you normally have to. You normally want to stop the knight coming around to F2 because obviously the knight on G1 can't go to F3, so it always needs a good square. This is actually just losing a pawn there. It's a trick that people often fall into.
Oh, the D pawn.
The D pawn goes.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so yeah, after knight d7, I just take on d6, take on d6. Of course, it's the same-ish somehow. So you do actually weaken this d4 pawn, but okay, it's pretty good.
Looks good, I'd have to say.
So if queen e7, oh, bishop f8. Okay, I'll
take again on e6.
E6, bishop e7. I'm just wondering about my queen a little bit, but
you've got to make sure the queen can get out again, but it should be all right.
Yeah, I've got e5 as a square, so it should be all right.
Apeza says, "Go, Matthew."
Thank you. Ooh, knight c6 is coming around. Ooh, okay, it's actually quite a good idea. But I'm safe.
You got 2 pawns though, didn't you? So
I got 2 pawns out of it. I stopped him from castling, so yeah, I'm a happy guy. So knight d4, I can go bishop d3, which is quite good. Knight b4, I'll probably go rook c1 just to play it hyper safe. And then
I would castle kingside.
Queen d2. Shouldn't really be swapping off queens when I'm berserking. King d2. Right, we'll get our knight into d5, which will be nice. I'll just play my rook to a2 just to
avoid any accidents.
Avoid any accidents. Knight d5. That's what we like. The black's playing quite sensibly here. Bishop d3. Castle's queenside. I'll just bring my bishop back. What am I going to do? I should probably try and get this this knight active, and I should probably just try and get my my pieces active in general. So I'm playing a bit slowly. Oh, bishop f4. Okay, that's a piece. That's always friendly. So king c3. So now I'll play knight e3 to d5, and I'm hopefully setting up a mate on b6.
Nice.
But or even on e7. We'll see.
Liam's already beaten the guy you're playing. You've got a psychological edge. He's weakened him up for you, softened him up.
So okay, bishop e3. So it is all pretty good, but it's just always this thing with berserking. Up,
Yeah.
buck. Rook A1, we'll go rook C1, duck.
This is looking good.
Oh, there we are. Play E5. I should, even with my atrocious time trouble skills, I should manage to finish this one off.
Oh, you're threatening mate on E7.
Mate finishes it off.
Very good.
Back to the tournament. How are we doing? 198 to 275. Wood Pusher 33. Wood Pusher saying picked up some lag. So he's obviously he's playing Ivana. Should we have a quick look at that one? Because,
yeah, let's see that.
Have a look at Ivana. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just started. 95 was the threat. It's White's a little bit overextended here. I think he's going to find it. Knight b6. That's an unusual move, but actually quite a strong one. How do you defend that pawn on c4? I think the only way you can do it is to play this move f5. But now we're going to take on here. You're going to take with the c pawn, which is ugly, and then Black's playing knight c4. So yeah, Ivana looking very, very strong there with very little time used on the clock. Queen b6, king h1. So yeah, this is a very sensible plan as well. Just looking for there. So b3, chase away the knight. Possibly have to do that. It does weaken c3 though, so that gives you another extra way of invading. So queen a5. I've got to say, Ivana's playing very well here, just very sensibly and very fast. Now, what would I fancy here? I'm maybe would be tempted to go something like bishop f6 actually, and king g7, and maybe even play g5 as well. Oh, is Wood Pusher going for the old bishop h3 there to try and kick away the no. Rook c1. That's an odd way of doing it. You might have. I was actually wondering whether you might just try and play h4 to h5 actually, but it's a bit of a tricky ending, this one. So queen a1 check is not silly. Knight d3 also very good. Maybe bishop g5. Just hit that one. Looks sort of sensible. Oh, okay. Looking for knight f2 here. So h4 is probably a good idea. Do you want to go h4? I'm not sure. Yeah, bishop e5 maybe would have been interesting. Just hitting g3. No, this is also quite pleasant, it must be said. We'll put the knight back to e5, and we've got a great knight against a not very good bishop here. So
we're cheering for white, remember?
Oh yeah, no, I know. But, yeah, it's just have a quick check to see. Am I still waiting for a game? Yeah, I'm still waiting for a game. Bishop f3. Oh, actually, we can just take on a2. Oh, there's a game. I've got a game, haven't I?
Okay, right. Let's see that.
So, sorry, just mute that tab. Yeah, okay, here we are. COLISEO. Oh, good lord. Okay, well, I played the full play then. I normally play e4, but let's just do this one.
This will be interesting. King's Gambit.
Yeah, I haven't played the line I particularly wanted to play already, but fair enough. c4 castles. c5. Let's do that one. Not sure about that one. Takes. Am I going to take with a pawn, or am I going to take with a knight? Taking with a knight's a bit risky, really, but we'll go rook e8. Now I'm hoping that I can. I'll go knight a6. Could get a bit of a blockade on there. Bishop f5. Not playing this very well at all. So White's already got quite a serious advantage there. Let's have a look. Am I threatening knight b4 at some stage? Possibly. Knight c2. Knight to h4. I've got to find an answer though. I don't really have a good one. Takes there, I think. Takes. And I'll go knight c5 and hopefully get some sort of counterplay. Not quite sure where. Queen h3. Where am I going? maybe bishop e5. Takes is oh. If he goes queen c2, I goes like knight h5. It's just a bit worried about there. Okay, I'll go bishop e5. Let's do it that way. Just keep on trying to inconvenience his pieces. Rook to d1. All right. Well, I'm going to go g5. There we are.
Mhm.
I don't particularly want to,
against the king's gambit.
yeah, I don't like it very much, but actually I could have gone bishop d4. Golly. Oh dear me. Queen d7. Let's do that one. I could have just picked up a piece there. Curses. H3. I'll go queen f5. There we are. That looks like a nice square. I can go queen g6 and I can go h5 and g4. That's pretty much the idea, really. Knight e4 is also quite a decent idea.
Liam says bishop takes d4.
Yes, bishop takes d4. So knight e2, I'll go h5. I think that's quite good. And we're starting to get a bit of an initiative there. What else do I want to do? This rook, in general, this rook should be involved somewhere. Rook c8 or d8. Not quite sure. It doesn't. Yeah, I mean, rook c8. In general, I like rook c8. I mean, it's looking at c4. It's just that then d6 to d7, you might get. So maybe I should. Okay. Let's just take that one and go g7. Look around h8. What's the matter?
Liam, don't worry, no one's watching. Smileys.
Well, not that many people are watching, so it is true. So it's now. What am I going to do? I think I'm just going to go. If you go rook h1, I think I'm just going to take on mate on g4, and I'm going to bring a knight round to e4 probably. Or bring a knight round to d3.
Oh, yeah, knight in on d3 looks good.
Yeah, it does look quite good. I'm expecting rook h1 actually. Rook g4, king to f1. Always these very annoying things that you don't. Oh, good lord! Rook g4 now.
Knight d3 now looks even more.
This is looking quite attractive now. Yeah. My rook's going to come round to h8.
Oh, well done, Shaharjan. You're doing very well this tournament, I think. In an insane game with knight f3 g5. Were you white or black though? On knight f3 g5.
Knight to g1. Sorry, rook there. Keep the concentration, Matthew. Okay. Sometimes you get a bit confused when your position is too good. You just don't see it anymore. You just got so many ways to pick up stuff.
Yeah.
It's actually probably the most.
Actually, you're way ahead on the clock now.
Yeah, but sort of am. But okay, knight e3 is easy. Sort of am, of course, but I'm not really. Yeah, I mean, not really.
Shah Jahan, you were black and you played 1 g5.
So
isn't it Basman does that sort of thing?
So standby, pairing players, 223 to 298. We're not going to catch up Elo, but it looks like we are going to finish in.
We should be second though. Yeah.
Should be second. Oh, Dinan taking on Ivana. Ivana, look at it. How many points has Ivana got? Huge, 48. I did lose a few along the way, but it's back on a sort of a hot streak, really. So okay, I'm going to get one more game against Berserking, and unmute tab, and let's have a look. My opponent
coming home is on a streak as well.
Okay, we'll play this one.
23.96, pretty good.
Good lord, c3. Well, I played the I've played the elephant anyway. Oops. So that's not a never a particularly impressive thing when somebody plays something completely different and you just play your opening anyway. But
so how come the elephant? What's the thing?
What the elephant?
It would be your style.
No, but I got a book to review.
Yes.
And I just it was funny. I mean, it was fun the same way that the Mike Basman books on the St. George and everything were funny, because he always managed to convey it as if it's just completely winning for
Yeah.
and that's really how this one came across. It's a very high quality work. They put loads and loads of work into it, but still, it had that funny.
Still a bit flawed, I would imagine.
Yeah. It had that funny
Queen
feel.
one.
It had that funny feel to it, really. So I just it just made me laugh, and I just decided I'd play it. But it's the thing that it's really effective against is a lot of people on live chess anyway. They pre-move the Italian, so they go e4, e5, knight f3, and then pre-move bishop c4. Because after all, what could anyone play that would that would affect that? But, yeah. It's a bit like my d4 e5, my England gambit. That's very effective against London system pre-movers. So that's we'll grab that. We seem to be a queen up, I think.
Yes, at least. And mating.
Kind of mating too.
Everybody in the chat has read Basman.
Yeah.
And Guitar Man also likes John Nunn's reviews of questionable openings, he calls them.
Yes, no, he is very good at that indeed. Queen d3.
Oh, you can take that.
Well, let's have a look. Now we don't need to pre-move, so we can just make sure we get the right one. That's lovely, very nice.
Very crafty for Sonia.
Putting a few points together there. 7 minutes still to go. Is it tight? It's not even really tight. Ivana 1, 2, 3, 4 is doing very well. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh no, there we are. Another game against Juliangen Noradrobats. Oh, it's my move. Sorry, I played b3 without quite realizing it. So I like b3 a lot. That's yeah.
You used to play that, didn't you, when you were a kid?
Yeah. It's
yeah. That's what they say when you're like mid-40s and you don't you? You go back to the openings you played when you were a kid and you remember.
It is true. It must be said that it is very natural to do that. To go back to the openings you played as a kid. And I think I'm going to do this and this actually. This is quite interesting.
Lots of people said that when we interviewed them for Chess for Life. They were saying about how they went back to they found that like they stopped, or even like wasn't Doc, didn't he stop playing these e4s and then go back to them or something?
No, I think Doc's always been pretty faithful to his a4 lines, but to his e4 lines rather. But this guy's playing very fast. Actually, I'm going to have to concentrate a little bit here because he's going to run me short of time. I can feel it. Let me just get this move in first. Oh, good Lord, I should have done that. Because it's... He's just moving his bit side to side.
Look at who he is. I think he's a kid as well. He's
is he? Then that explains it.
He's really in a lot of clubs. Guatemala.
Okay, dropped a piece there. Great. Okay. That should make it a little bit easier. You can always tell it's the can always tell it's the kids who, they can make these moves quickly. And there we are.
Okay, I'm allowed to chat now, right? Apes, I'm back to e4 in my 40s too. After not playing it for years, it's true, you revert. And Guitar Man, now I'm old. I play the openings I hated as a kid. How can I bore this tactic beast to death?
I'm still not there actually. Crumbs. He's really just.
He's used about 2 seconds, hasn't he?
Golly.
I will stop chatting again now.
It's incredible. This. I mean, he is just so fast. But I'm mating him now. God.
If he'd spent a little bit of time thinking. If you're going to play that fast, you might as well berserk. That's all I say.
Oh, have I got a game? I've got a game. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh God, 23-18. Okay, that's a bit of a challenge. D4. Oh, E5. Fair enough. Okay, we'll go E3. Quite a nice system, this. Bishop D2. Okay, we'll just do that.
Laureline Joan. That sounds like it could be a woman.
It's got a ring to it, hasn't it?
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Are you sure about this?
This person only joined Lee Chess 3 days ago.
So difficult to be sure how strong.
And hence not a member of a lot of clubs yet.
This is actually looking quite promising for me.
You're going to sack on F7.
I'm not sure actually. Well, yeah. I mean, if Black doesn't do anything, yeah, okay, then I would. But otherwise, I'll just keep on going in this way. Probably Bishop E6. I'll go. I can go Rook E1 even. To be honest, that's there's no immediate need to be incredibly. I just
Drop your bishop back and mate him. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, it's one of those situations where you just got so many good, so many good things. That's Rook E6. Oh, there we are. Back to Dorman. Lovely. Making a few points, but we're not catching up. Elo. Deenan is who is our top scorer actually? Wood Pusher. Look at Wood Pusher go. 34 points.
It's coming home's in second with Christy.
Okay, with Christy. We haven't seen Christy for a while. How's Christy doing? Romy Malate. So yeah, pawn down, but has some counterplay, but obviously also has his own weak back rank there. Rook E8 is natural to meet Rook B7 with Rook E1. I guess King F1 would be Rook A7. Okay, maybe H5 now is a decent idea. Rook A2 is decent as well. C5. This should be enough for, and this is something really groovy for.
I just had a look at It's Coming Home, and he started with E4, E5, Bishop C4, Knight C6, and then Queen H5 going for mate.
Yeah, I mean, probably with this not much time left. So it was not much time left. Ah, there we are. The battle has finished.
Oh, we're all done.
We are all done indeed.
Okay.
So let's have a look.
Very good.
The winners are very clearly Elo Friendly Chess with 333 points. So let's have a look at those. Top scorer Ivana 1234 with 54 points. Average rating of 2214. Did really well. English chess players. Look at that. 34 players. joined in the end. Although I think quite a few, it was a bit difficult to get a game at some stage. But top scorer, Wood Pusher, 1971 with 37. Excellent result, and yeah, I mean, just a very solid run there of people in the in the 20s there that I think really helped us get the very best score. And yeah, congratulations to Ivana1234, who ended up as top scorer there with 54 points. Played a lot of games, and yeah, again, congratulations, top scorer for the England team with 37. So there we are. Well, I hope the stream quality was a bit better than yesterday. I think it was. I think it was just quite normal today. And I hope you enjoyed that fine display of elephant gambits. And we are doing a stream. We're doing one on Wednesday, aren't we, Natasha?
I think so, yeah.
So there's a huge battle with some Russian teams, I think. So I think it's even going to be, we're going to be quite strong for that as well. So could be well worth out watching. I think it's something like a blitz and a bullet. So we're going to be commentating bullet as well, which is going to be good fun. 1+1. So so do join us then. That's Wednesday evening, 7 o'clock. 7 till about 9:30, I think. There's 2 different events. And otherwise, well, thanks very much for watching, and hope you have a good rest of the weekend, and lots of luck for the week ahead. Okay, thanks very much indeed.
Thanks all. Thanks for